Oh shit, ladies and gentlemen, I guess the time has come. Predward is out. Yep. We're going to do a couple clips and then we'll get to the main feature of the show coming up here. But first, this presentation, shall we?
When you hear this, because she said something was going on, I need help. Yeah, Christy. You know what I'm talking about, girl. You remember? You remember when you said, if I'm on a live, he won't mess with me. Remember? When everybody was firing up the panels for you? You remember that?
I would have.
When everybody was like, okay, I'll go live for you, Christy, just to keep you from getting your ass
seconds,
whooped.
That's still a good effective
Remember that
watch.
shit?
Speaking of top watch,
put a 1 in chat if you remember that. So you all remember that. So now that I've got your brain there and you remember that, keep remembering that. Then I want you to go back to the panel that she did with Jules, where she talks about her story, and pay close attention to what she says.
So I had my son, perfectly healthy, big baby, and everything for me was getting better because I didn't start drinking again. I stopped drinking because I married an alcoholic. So he drank what he needed and I needed to drink all together. I had to raise a baby, so he left the house on Wednesdays and came back on Sundays, like shit like that. Yeah. I started having a lot of problems with him. He was 24 and I was 20, so very young. And he had this pattern from his childhood of seeing how my father-in-law treated my mother-in-law and shit like that. That he thought it was normal, and I had to learn myself how to teach him without being a mother to break those patterns because of love, because I do love him. But a lot of things happened. He hit me once, and I said to myself, if I don't do anything, he's gonna kill me. Yeah. So I called the police and they took him, and it was my way of telling him this is the first and the last, because I'm not like that. I'm like, Right.
Yeah, Predward was supposed to be 30. He must have got out with good time.
He has never touched me before, thank God. And when I see he's getting mad, I know how to. I go to another room for like 5 minutes, and then, but he has never touched me. He hit me once, but he has never touched me. He hit me once, but he has never touched me.
Because I think a whole bunch of people missed some shit. It's fucking great. I can't wait. I can't fucking wait. Christy, you're a grimy fucking bitch.
Yep.
She talks about her husband and how he was hurt her one time, and that was the only time, and never did it again. Remember that, Christy? You remember that? Sitting up there with Jules, talking about my husband. I called the police on him. They came out, and that was the only time that it happened. You remember that?
His
and then you needed everybody to protect you from that same man who never done anything to you. So then all of a sudden, PHI's making fun of my abuse. Is that what it is?
Don't know, guys.
Or are you just a fucking liar looking for attention, bitch?
I lost money while I was locked up.
Was he whooping your ass and abusing you? Or was he a great man taking care of you and your kids?
I need to hit my
Because your story's kind of conflicting. She's sitting on that stream with Jules, trying to sound like this strong woman who told that man, no, you're not going to abuse me. This ain't going to fucking happen. But then she supposedly stayed with him for another 20-something years, or however the fuck long it was, and he was abusing her. So which is it, bitch? Was he abusing you?
Oh, yeah, we got Nevermore sucking balls on Predward. Here we go.
Oh, all you folks across the big pond, happy Independence Day. Y'all listen to this stream and you see what you separated yourself from. Y'all did good.
Fuck me.
That's another little punk ass bitch. Nevermore. Just like
since he's been in and all. And matter of fact, talked to him yesterday for a good while. And I just want to let everybody know, for those of you who do care, Edward's doing real good. And I know some of y'all, I know some names in the chat and probably talked to him. But he's doing real good. for those of you in the chat that don't care for Ed, Ed's doing great. Ed's doing real good.
Just listen to Savvy. Ed's the same.
Eddie. Who the fuck is Eddie?
He will like an incoherent battle. He will have served his time and paid his debt to the state of Texas. And that's that. So I'm just telling you. But Ed's doing good. And sadly, I hate to tell y'all, I didn't record the phone call because I don't record phone calls. I think it's a bitch ass move to record a phone call to hand over to Haystack. And I think anybody who would do that to Edward where he's at,
Guys, Shimmy Donos.
I think they're a bitch ass hoe.
I just got out of jail. Shimmy Donos. I want to go stop at the liquor store tomorrow and get a bottle of booze. I want to get some vodka. What about Christy and Sabby over?
I'm so glad I was able to catch you here, Bobby. How's it going there, Bobby?
My best buddy,
What do you want, Cap?
Tell him on. Come on. Tell me, guys.
Are you gonna keep talking?
Come on, we're gonna hook up. My guy?
You know, to record somebody's phone. Cat Eyes Ed is doing real good. And I'll send you a message over on Instagram. And
Wait a minute. So he has to wait. So Ed has Tommy's number memorized, but not Cat Eye's number?
That's pretty messed up. You put any money on his books?
I did.
Maybe that's why I felt my country quite late. Because his rural boy Predward, he's got out of the joint. They're probably talking the phone, having some fun, make a hot Stevie, huh? I would be surprised on that one.
Anyway, I mean, I'm surprised. You were on a couple of my panels talking shit, so all of a sudden,
that might explain why Philemon's been pretty quiet lately.
Are you gonna play the I didn't shit? I have.
Because him and Meff, we're having some phone fun.
I'm talking about before he went in Cap. So,
Who cares about before he went in? Okay, can I ask you a
I bet
question?
Predward and Philemon been talking about having some car fun together.
Philemon, I was just wondering, can I bring my CP, my Meff with me? Philemon, I forgot to ask you, my guy, you like top or bottom?
That was fucking uncalled for. Behave.
Trust me, it's nothing.
God damn it.
Angela, if you think that's a bitch ass move, keep waiting. I can show you some more.
Holy fuck.
Well, then do it. Why are you waiting? What else do you have to show?
Let's get somebody else up here to yell. One at a time, guys. Come on. What up, Tommy?
What up, man? What's up, Nevermore?
What up? Hey, what up, Tommy?
Hey, what up, Nevermore? I got recordings of you telling me he's a bitch and he doesn't deserve to live.
Someone just rage quit.
Oh, all right. That's all I wanted, Locke. I'm not going to interrupt you. I just got home from a camping trip, man. I'm not here to interrupt. I just wanted to call him out because I got recordings of him too. And I'm going to defend my recording. Ed recorded me forever. The only reason why I played it is because Locke, on your panel, I was like, Tommy's a liar. He never talked to Edward. And you're like, no, I think he did. And I was like, oh, no, he's lying. He didn't. You're like, I think he did. So I put it out there so people didn't say I was lying. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say, man. You guys have a good night.
Fair enough, Tommy. Fair enough.
Ed and then fucking rage quit.
Nice one, Tommy.
Old man, pull up here. You think you're big by saying people's names and then hopping down? Pull up. That's a bitch move.
I think he just got disconnected. He's back. Cap, fucking relax.
Except that Tommy said he had recordings or something. I did not get what Tommy said if he wants to come back. And I missed it. I was looking at the chat and went.
Tommy, I have a question for you.
He's over here hanging with Edward.
Tommy.
That's his buddy. That's what he does. So, go ahead. Here you go, Tommy.
So Nevermore.
Yes.
So you want to say that it's a bitch move for me to record him? That dude recorded me for 2 years straight. I have recordings. Hold on. I have recordings of you, sir, calling me, telling him, fuck him, you could ruin his world. You came to me. So now that you went on his side, I respected him on that phone call. I was a man. I wasn't mean to him. I put it out there because everybody would say I was a liar. Listen to me real quick. You would call me and tell me, fuck that predator. He's a piece of shit. I have the recordings. I will put them out there if you want me.
Really, Bobby?
So you're going to call me a bitch? I never disrespected you, so I appreciate you don't disrespect me. I did it because of what he done to me.
Bobby.
So you almost make it right?
Absolutely not, but nobody would have believed me. And Edward knows I record calls. He knows. He even says on the phone call, I know you're recording. I'm not going to call in the messaging. He goes, because I know you're going to record me. I said I record everybody. I put that out there too. Read the chat logs. He knew I was recording him. I told him I was. I don't record anybody. I have an app. It records every conversation.
Tommy, hold up. My problem
Tommy.
is not that you recorded him. My problem is you let the call go out. Haystack Sniper or somebody.
Of course I did. You know why I did it, because everybody said, oh, he's lying. He didn't talk to Edward. Edward knew I was going to put that out. Ask him. He knew. I told him.
He knew you were going to put it out to make a drag video. I will ask you. They
drug him? They drug him? Or they just played a phone call? You want to, I could put it out. I could put yours out Nevermore when you were dragging him to me.
I don't give a fuck, Tommy. That's the difference to me and you.
So why are you sucking his dick?
Why are you mad at me? Why are you mad at me then? You did the same thing. Why are you mad at me?
I said where he's at, and for you to do that, it's a bitch ass.
Do you know I'd be in prison right now if it was for his shit being believed? He accused me of rape. He accused me of child abuse. He accused me of drugs in front of my kids. I'd be in jail too. So what happened when I was in jail, Nevermore?
No one forced him to use fucking drugs, Nevermore. No one forced him to fucking get his house raided, Nevermore.
That's right.
No one said to fucking sell drugs out of his mom's house, Nevermore. Quit fucking playing this little bitch ass role.
Hey,
Savior, leave him alone. Hey, what, Bobby? What?
You to act less than human, but you do.
You did too, Nevermore. Nevermore, you started this too. You made up the name. You made up the name.
Old piece of shit, man.
I did not make up the name.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Yeah, whatever, Nevermore. You're such a fucking liar.
You said Predward.
Stop lying, bro.
I got the copy.
Who made up the name Predward?
Just to be fair here, Tommy, and I think you know this.
I do not know it. I heard it the first time from you, Nevermore, when you called me. And I'm pretty sure there were some other names too. So, Nevermore, does two wrongs make a right, Nevermore?
Shut up.
I didn't make the name up.
Okay, but does two... Okay, so hold on, Stimula, let me finish. Okay, Nevermore, does two wrongs make a right? You just asked me that question.
Tommy,
Scamula, okay, you made up... Scamula made it up, guys. Scamula needs the attention. Okay, I gotta go.
And she needs a participation trophy for that.
You really think it's a bitch move for me? 2 years that man drugged me. You said it. I talked to you for hours. And again, I didn't record you. On purpose, I have an app. It records everything because people lie. So I have to have proof when people lie because I'm tired of people fucking going around saying shit that never was said. Because then I look like a liar. So I record every fucking call. It's not that I picked on you. I fucking recorded Ray. I fucking recorded everybody I've
And now for the feature presentation right here. Ryan went live earlier. Edward is not transparent, and unfortunately, he's back. Here we go. I'm gonna let this roll for a while.
Stream. I don't want this to be a long stream. But I got the news that Ed is back.
Yep.
From prison.
Right about that, Ryan. He's back.
From jail, right? Not prison, jail. Polk County Jail. I guess like he was working and he got credit for that, so he got released early. Got some time off of the sentence, and he's back. But just something I did
and
question
of course,
him.
all the grimy bitches, right? Rusty, Angela,
Is he tried to make it like who? Like first of all, I just want to like I said
Angela
this so many times,
You
it's
thought
not
Sally
even
was a
anyone's
big one?
business what anyone does
like
as
meow.
far as
Angela
like,
is the biggest
I couldn't care
grimy
less
bitch
about what someone else
that would sit there fucking kiss his
does
ass and then fawn over
as far as drugs. Like it's not my business.
Yep.
It's not my business if someone's an addict. If it's not my business if like it's none of my business. Like I have no place to judge anyone about any kind of drug use, nor will I. So like he tried to like the way he said it, he was like saying it as if like I've never hid anything from you, and I did a bunch. Like I was a drug addict and I'm still a drug addict. I'm still recovering and this and that. But like, okay, so here's the thing. He gets the place he's living in, however you cut it, rated for CP. He knows it's rated for CP. I mean, his story is he literally didn't know he was named a suspect by the government until a YouTube video popped out, and I'm not making that up. As crazy as that sounds, I'm not even making that up. But it's like on top of all that shit, even his like closest people, up until like his closest internet people, like I heard like Clovis came out, like all these people that claim to be like his ride or dies, like are really close friends, like really early on people, right? His very, very close circle. No mention of CP. Never mentions it. The only thing he did mention, probably to probably an ultra select few, which I'm getting kind of like a consistent trend, is he told like a very small amount of people about the raid, that there was a raid, but that had more to do with meth. But obviously that's like, yeah, because no one gives a fuck. Like that's not anyone's really place to judge. It's like the government has crazy laws that say that if people are doing substances in a non-violent way, that they should throw them in jail, and that's something the government does. I don't know why, but it's unfortunate. But yeah, that's as far as like that's how I would see a meth raid, and I think now people wouldn't have like judgment about that, but it's like the only issue that really matters, the only issue that anyone really here gives a fuck about is that it was raided for child porn. So that is the issue. And it's still an open case, as far as I can see. And we have every right to be concerned. But yeah, it's just like, and they're his fools. His like, his sympathizers, I would actually call them at this point. That like, they just see no problem in it. And they see like just raising rational thought is somehow any kind of wrong. Like that's why like so I went on the live and he kicked me off obviously as soon as it started making sense. And like that's how much of like a petty bitch he is. Like he's a pathetic person. He's a pathetic human being. Like he's like, if I had anyone like completely going at me or whatever in chat or whatever, like whatever it was, I wouldn't ban them. That's like the most petty shit. That's like, and it's like saying like, oh, I won or whatever. But no, I made him too mad. He couldn't take the heat, and he had to stop it. I don't know. But yeah, it's like I tried to like basically hone in on like, all right, so you're trying to make it seem like you're this transparent person that this community is like valuable to you, whatever it is. But you didn't tell anyone about the fact that where you're living was rated for CP. It's like, and the only speculation you really go off of is there was a reason that you didn't tell anyone about that. So that's the issue. So yeah, just because he's back, don't let anyone gaslight you about that. I'm gonna continue to apply rational thought, and I would hope anyone else would. But yeah, it's like, I think really the meth, like as far as like any of the meth part goes, I mean, it kind of showed hypocrisy. I mean, because like he would kind of make this whole thing about, Tommy doing meth, which, but it's kind of like if you're doing that, you're saying like, oh, this is like, you like this and that, like, and then you're doing it. It's still, it's hypocritical, if anything. Like, who cares about, like, meth would be the subject, but the real issue is hypocrisy. It would be like if I was like, yelling and shaming like jaywalkers, but then I jaywalk every day, all the time. I mean, that would be like a shitty thing to do. It's like, I'm against, like, the real crime I see in that is just hypocrisy. But then beyond any of that, it is it looks really bad. That not only did that thing happen, that his place got raided, but the fact that he told no one about it. Like, if you really look, like, no one, like they might come up with bullshit like, yeah, you knew about the raid, but Yeah, because he probably said that it just was a raid, and it was probably for drugs, but not CP. That's the important part. But yeah, so so people are wondering, yeah, believe it or not. So I guess I don't know how it works, but I guess since he's like working or something, I got a little bit of his stream. I guess he was earning like 2-day credit for every day he worked or whatever, however it works. And he got out early. So he's out. I mean, he's out. So that's the situation. Why does it sound like deja vu from Ryan's last stream? Don't worry though, he's leaving the community. I'm pretty sure he said that too. Everyone announces they leave the community. It's like, if you want to leave the community, you just do nothing. That is it. Like, if I were to leave the community, it wouldn't be this grand like exit where like I leave the golden doors or whatever of the community and announce my departure. And it's you just don't go in, like, I guess you just don't go in this particular area of the internet and chat or do a stream or go on a panel or anything. Like, I don't even know what that would mean, but like, I don't even know what it means to leave a community, because it would just mean not interact, I guess, with a certain part of the internet. Like, it would just be not be doing a panel or whatever. It would just be, it's like, it's a non-thing. It's a non-action. You don't need to announce that. Sorry, but the warrant and how he acted and the people he targeted and then how nice he was to Tommy is unforgivable. Yeah, I mean, I kind of just saw that was kind of just weird. Like, you made this thing about going after children. I mean, you don't need to call me to not do that, because I'm not going to be a scumbag and affect innocent people. Anyway, I don't need to be asked to not do that. But yeah, I think really what all of those concerns is I think people really think that other people are as bad as he is. So like, that's probably something he probably would do. So he's like, oh shit, I hope people don't do that to me, because that's something he is probably capable of. Because I'm seeing a lot of projection from Ed. I think he is a walking, talking example of hypocrisy. He's pathetic, he's petty, and he's like, bro, he's actually older than me, like by, I mean, maybe like 2 or 3 years, but he's like basically my age. But it's like, bro, grow up. I don't know, but it's like, there's a lot of issues. Well, it's just like, I guess like the thing that I can't stand is like that there are people still sympathizing over this shit, when the real issue that matters, yeah, I think he's 33. It's like they're sympathizing over being rightfully concerned about this. It's like I don't know what that is. Rules for thee and not for me. And that would be true. Like, could you imagine just someone you didn't like? Like, I mean, keep it real. Could you imagine? Again, I'm not really like, I'm not, and also this is another thing. I kind of always feel even weird mentioning like certain things, because I don't want to make it seem like I'm on a side, because I'm not on any side. I just believe what I think, believe what I believe, and arrive at my conclusions independently. That is what I do. But it's like, could you imagine what would have happened, what Ed would have done if it was found that Tommy was raided for CP? Could you imagine? And he was able to like have that document and show and everything. Like, based on the other things he would like dig up, like that. And it's like, yeah, I mean, just everything Ed has done was just very hypocritical. CP suspect should not be decoying. Yeah, because it's like, how do they, as far as they know, you're decoying to probably trade CP. As far as we know, we can't put past Ed. We can't reasonably put past Ed that he is not a child predator, just in using our resources and contacts to probably even get CP. We don't know. We have a reason to think that. We have a reason to be worried about all these kind of things. So the more like evasive he is about these things, the worse it is. So honestly, fuck Ed and all the sympathizers of Ed. I'm gonna clown them and, you know, shame them as much as I can. Yeah. And also in any document I've seen is there's no document that I've seen, correct me if I'm wrong, that implicates his brother about CP any more than him. Am I wrong? But yeah. Two CP suspects, one trailer. Yeah, that's true. Like, he's the suspect. It says Edward Stairs. He's the suspect. And that's really not a dox, by the way, that because his literal screen name on the stream that he's on has his first name and last name. Just gotta say that. But actually, I'll read the latest comments. Hold on. Y'all going fast. Let me see. House Band of the Night. He streamed after the video came out just for my name. Edward stares at CP. Alright, so now, I mean, I'm not going to be on here very long. Probably, like, kind of want to make this like a quick stream. But I will share the link. Brian, you won't see any paperwork because there's no CP. I never said there was a CP charge. I said he was a suspect of an investigation. That we know of. Seeing the warrant would clear up a lot of questions about the PC was for the search. Okay, some reason I'm forgetting what PC means. As Vic.
Hey, I just want to come up here to say one thing. Yeah. That I had made a video and I did make a comment that the only reason that Edwards called Tommy was because of me. And as you've seen on this video, I was right. I'm very rarely wrong when I say something, so I just wanted to point that out. Okay. He was paranoid. So, anyways, guy, I think you're doing a good thing, and I'm gonna get off the panel and let somebody else get up here.
All right, definitely. Yeah. Edward is a different person, though. Real life. Do have another person. Oh, we have Mitch.
Hey, what's up, Brian?
Hey, what's up?
So I was listening to Ed earlier, and he says that, this is going to be his last, I don't know if you heard this part, this is going to be his last stream on this current channel, and then he's done with the community, and he's moving on to another channel, and just, so, is that good enough? What more do you want him to do?
Yeah, I mean, one, I don't believe anything he says, so, I think that he's just saying that for like sympathy or whatever, and then he's just gonna totally come back, and then probably even tomorrow, and he's gonna be back. So it's just kind of like I have no reason to believe anything he says.
Well, let's assume that he's at least.
Yeah.
Go ahead, sorry.
And two, it's like he is kind of making it seem like there is nothing wrong with not disclosing this, like, he was hiding it, and it does make him look shady, and he's not willing to own up to that. But yeah, sorry, go on.
So that's one thing you'd like to see from him owning up to that being how shady that is.
Actually, yeah, that would go a long way. To be like, everyone had every right to completely go after me the way it was. I handled this completely horribly. And then beyond that, you know, like, I kind of wonder the reason, if there was an innocent reason, that he really didn't disclose that, you know? Because I don't really think there is. I kind of think that the only thing that kind of points to is guilt.
Well, I remember going on his panel and trying to press him about it, and then once I ended up finishing talking to him, I'm like, oh, maybe it's plausible that because he didn't know there was a charge, right? Until we all found out, right?
Well, no. So there was never a charge because he was
sorry,
only.
I should say, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, they get very sensitive about that difference.
Right. Yes.
But yeah, so I mean,
this
one
was on his record, right? That's what he says.
Yeah.
He didn't know this was on his record until it came out on Catcher Drama channel, right?
But like, what he did know though was when at the time of the raid was that his place was raided and they were looking for CP. But what he's alleging is that he found out along all of what people from YouTube that he was a suspect when they were looking for CP. So it's it's very hard to believe.
So if you take him at face value, that he says he's not going to stream on this channel anymore, and he's moving to a channel that he doesn't intend to be related to the catching community in any way, do you consider that I don't know, punishment enough? Is he banished at that point, or?
I mean, I don't think he should. I don't think he should continue. At the very least, he shouldn't continue to, jeopardize catchers and anything around here. I mean, that would at least be a good thing. I mean, but I guess
He did say he might do a catch every once in a while. He did say that.
Well, like, is he really in a position to do that? As far as we know, though, like, I think that is like, as far as we know, that could mean that he is just like catching probably to get access to CP. I mean, how do we not know that?
Yeah.
And then it's like, the question is like, how do we respond to that? I mean, like, I guess like the question of like, is it ever enough? I mean, like, it's more like, what should be a reasonable response to what is? And as far as what is, it's like, there's kind of no way to look at it. Especially like what he said, he's going to continue to do catches. So what does that mean? Does that mean like, at this point, we have no reason to put past him that he would just decoy or catch to access the CP himself and be a predator himself, or learn something about how to be a predator.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the way, Nevermore mentioned this phrase, and Ed mentioned it too. They said that he's repaid his debt. Is how they're kind of framing it. It seems like.
A debt? What do you mean a debt?
Ed did his time. He went to jail. He has repaid his debt in the eyes of the state of Texas. No.
Well, so here's my thing on that. Like, let's look at the real situation. Is, as far as I see, he's serving like basically like some kind of possession charge for meth, and he served 30 or less. I guess he was sentenced to 30 days and he served less, right? That situation, right? But as far as I go, and I'm being very transparent and objective and clear about this, if it was really my way, I believe all drugs should be legal. All nonviolent drug offenders should be released and everything. So if it was like all my way, then I guess there wouldn't be a debt to serve as far as that crime. Like, that's how little I actually care about meth.
Right.
And
Why do they even come out and say that kind of thing?
I don't know. I guess to be stupid. But, you know, it's like, because no one, like, that was kind of just like, all right, he's like, whatever, like, he's in jail. Like, it really has nothing to do with anything. Because the real issue and the issue that only matters is the CP issue.
Jesus Christ, Ryan. How long are you going to leave me down there?
Probably 6 days.
Am I on a suspension I'm not aware of?
But I think glasses, it's violation of gap code, dress code.
I see, they are a little flamboyant, if you know what I mean.
We'll make an exception.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yeah, I caught some of Ed's live before I couldn't stomach anymore.
Yeah.
You know, Christy in particular saying, "I'm glowing. I'm so glad you're back, Ed."
She said that?
She said that. I looked at that comment. I burned it into my memory.
Is that a Mexican girl?
Yeah, that's the translator, smoky chick.
Yo, that made me mentally throw up in my mouth.
Yeah, dude, the one that fucking waves her big bag of pills on stream and nods out in front of everyone. Same one.
And that, I mean, come on. Like, I mean, I hate to make it about that, like, and I do. And I would never, like, obviously pursue any identities of relatives or whatever, but, like, she makes it known that she has, like, kids, basically, she's taking care of. And, like, sorry, like, that's a legitimate question to be, like, you're nodding off and under the influence with, like, kids. That paints a bad picture. I don't know. That just doesn't sit well with me.
Yeah, she has a 36-inch cigarette hanging out of her mouth while she's nodding off. I'll tell you what, you know, something else that she had done that really made me sick, and I hate to keep beating a dead horse, but this is really disturbing to me, is that she had a nude 8-year-old child, I believe it was a girl, I don't know, I never saw it, on her stream, just waltzed in to frame, and they're all over there laughing about it, and then that stream was left up for 2 hours. 2 hours, bro.
And were they're like associated with that, right?
Yeah, of course.
So yeah, so we also can't put past them or that situation that was intentional. Like, that was, like, you know, like that was like their way of seeing CP. We can't put anything past them. That's like the cost of this situation. Like, because what they're sympathetic of, like, if they're sympathetic of Ed in that situation, there's nothing we can put past Ed or the people that are around him, like, that are, like, you know, like why would people laugh at that?
I don't know, like, man. It's so dark. It's so dark. I'm just curious, man. Ed, you know, he got out of jail today. Did he bother to do anything before he hit that live button? Oh, he said he had a steak. He had a steak. Nice. First day out. Gotta get a steak.
Well, I'm sorry. Honestly, I don't think it's too far for me to say that, because at this point, it's like there's not much to put. There's like as far as we know, like, we have to be very careful about who we work with or whatever. And I think anything less is reckless. And I really don't see how that's actually too far. I mean, because he was suspected by the government of involving CP, and the only people that are defending him are basically having, like, something very close to that and they're leaving it up for 2 hours, maybe enough to download it, maybe enough this and that. And actually, that is not too far.
Well, Locksmith has said he downloads every single catch and panel. I wonder if he deleted that one.
We don't know.
Don't know.
That's why I call that side. We have to call that side something else for the Creep panel community. And we like, it's almost like it's so bad where like, that was why I, hit the red button with the CP thing. I called my police department when I found out I was even once in that server, and now that stuff is going on. Like, I'm not fucking with that at all. Like, I'm not playing any kind of game. I'm not gonna accept any kind of gaslighting. So, if they don't like that, they're gonna have to get used to it. Like, because like we shouldn't stand for like people that are potentially possibly predators themselves. Who knows? We really can't put it past them. It's like at that level where we can't put it past them.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you, Ryan. When it comes to CP and you're being investigated for that, that's a clear fucking line to me. The way that you reacted to CP when you said it's fucking CP, people need to keep that same energy with this Ed investigation.
Yeah, 100%.
100%. And how you don't, the mental gymnastics you have to do to say, well, maybe it wasn't. I saw the document. It could be something. It was just his brother. Bro, fuck that noise. It's CP, dude. Period.
Yeah.
And you're going to sit there and say, well, welcome home, Ed. Cat eyes. Oh, Ed's home. My friend Ed is home.
It's disgusting.
It's fucking disgusting, bro. They're ditching their morality for YouTube, internet, drama, beef, side bullshit. And they can all go fuck themselves.
I agree.
On God, that's how I feel. Fuck them all. And Ed, if you think the dragging is going to stop, dude, you can go do another fucking channel, bro. You think Cap is going to let up on your ass? That ain't going to happen.
Let's make a deal. Ease on. Yeah.
So go on and do your channel about true crime, whatever the fuck you want to do. I guarantee he's not leaving this community, though.
Yeah, I mean, I don't believe anything he says. Like, he just said that for attention or whatever. He'll probably respond to a lot of shit we're saying. And be like, okay, well, the only reason why I'm going live is because they went too far and they said this and that. Watch it. Like, I know that. And it's, like, he has no self-control. Like, this is a pathetic, immoral person with no self-control. He's a child, yeah.
He said he's gonna do 2 videos on Tom, and then he's gonna go do his true crime bullshit. He's got to get them 2 videos out first, though. The same fucking guy he went running and crying to help him get people off of his family. He's got to do 2 more videos, though. Bro, just get the flying fuck out of here. Only old sea hags want your ass here. Nobody fucking likes you, bro. Nobody's gonna work with you with your CP shit. Every catcher is on notice about you, bro.
Oh, you're talking about Ed, right?
I'm talking about Ed, yeah. Everybody knows, dude. Anybody with a fucking morals of any kind will not fuck with you.
Yeah, as far as that goes, like, we can't put it past Ed that he's trying to get access to either CP or possibly information to be a predator if he's catching. Like, that's the risk level.
Right. I want to say something too. LB's in the chat running her mouth saying how we have a big catcher who's an idiot to take the jail calls. LB, if I would listen to you, I would go nowhere. I'm not fucking stupid. It makes him look dumb because he's calling me begging for sympathy while he's in fucking jail. I took the call, and for you to run your mouth in the fucking chat logs, go fuck yourself, dude. My channel's fine. I ignored you and you keep running your mouth. Ed called me. I answered the fucking phone. I put it out there to show everybody how fake he was. How fucking fake that he called and kissed my fucking ass twice after I told him I was going to record him. He knew I was going to record him. That's why he didn't call me the first night. So he calls me when he's in jail. I answer the call. I give it out to Haystack the next day. What do you mean? How fucking stupid am I? Like, fucking mind your business, dude. My channel's doing fine.
Yeah, so I have a question, because he actually called me too,
You did?
I have to pay to if I like, cause if I hit accept, would I have to pay for it?
No, I think he has to put money on. I thought it said collect. It didn't. If you go back and listen, he did it. So he puts money on, or Nevermore puts money on. It was like he loaded it, I think. So I don't think I had to pay anything.
Yeah, because I was like, I think I called the shit back because it was just like weird or whatever, and then like they said I would pay for it or whatever, and I was like, nah, I don't know.
I wonder if that's because you called possibly or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I was just wondering about that.
Hey Tom, this dude hasn't learned shit, bro. He doesn't come back humble whatsoever.
And here's the thing, I hate that they make it about. They try to like their trick is like to make it about the drug thing, and like as if that even matters. That does not matter.
Do you guys remember the phone call where Ed said this was still going to be an open investigation? This is still, it has nothing to do. So him getting out today does not shut down the CP charges. It was on that phone call. I asked him that question. Or it was on the phone call or it was in the chat, the text messages that I released again to Haystack. They're up there.
And that's the only relevant part to any of this, is the CP part. Like, as far as him saying, yeah, I was a drug addict and all that, and I've been honest about that, like, I don't give a fuck about that. The only thing is, like, what happened as far as we know, is the place he lived was raided for CP. He was later named a suspect, and he told no one about it. Right. No one. Right. At best. And he says, like, he told like, certain people, like, exclusive people, only about that it was a raid, but he told not one person about the CP thing.
Right.
Not one.
Somebody in chat said he's going to put out a video about me about the chat logs for the ripped shirt. So what is that going to be? Him and Cher messaging each other back and forth? The two fucking liars who created the lie? What the fuck does it matter to me? He's already done that. Like, I thought he was going to come back a little more humble and just be done. That phone call is kind of what I thought it was, but obviously he's as fake as they come.
Your assumption is that you're dealing with a rational human being. And
right.
It is.
Right.
Don't worry.
For people to be over there kissing his ass, they're praising a guy. I don't get it, man. They're a different group.
Sick, bro.
Yeah, on the issue of being of predators, like it's either for or against, and they're like, we're against predators, but like they're not on that side to be against it enough. Like they're for, they're sympathizers.
Did he get out today? Does anybody know?
I think so.
Okay, and he just went live?
Like it just happened, yeah. The first thing he did.
No, the first thing he did was suck off his steak, and then he went live.
Yeah, I wonder who paid for that. One of them glowing golden girls over there?
Yeah, Christy said she was glowing. Like, that made me go off. Like, that's gross.
Yeah. It didn't pop up when he went live, so I didn't see it. The only reason why I saw it is because I saw you go live, and then I jumped up here, or jumped in the chat just watching, and I'm like, oh, fuck, he's out? He did tell me in the call he was getting out a couple days early. So I guess he's a week early or something. What's today, the 6th? 5th?
He's been working hard on those license plates.
Was he doing, like, yard work?
I don't know. I heard something about, like, what 2x4 things. I don't know. Is that a license plate? I don't know.
Oh. I thought he said he was doing yard work, like gardening at the prison. Like, if you don't go out for work, I think, well, they probably do license plates too, I'm sure. I guarantee they do. But I thought somebody said that he was doing yard work. I could be wrong. But I didn't take his phone call because I wanted to fucking, buy plane tickets to go to Texas. Like, I'm not fucking stupid. There is truth to keep your fucking friends close, keep your enemies closer. It made him look stupid. It didn't hurt me. And that's all I'm saying, LB. You keep talking shit. It didn't hurt me. If you want, I can send you the analytics of the channel. I don't know what you're talking about. I think that people should let me run my channel. Like, that's what I do. And I shouldn't have to listen to you. This shit pisses me off. Like, I'm a bad person. She put me in the, we got a guy, predators get off.
Look
We
at
got
the
a
chat,
big catcher
Larky.
that's talking to people from jail. Like, people are going to realize, what are they going to realize? That Edward's fake as
Larky
fucking.
and Philemon been
One of the first
phone
people he called
phone banging
was
each other
his
lately.
biggest fucking, biggest fucking.
I'm confused. Are they saying that just because you took Ed's call that somehow, like, you're...
LB was talking shit. She was talking shit and said people will realize they'll see predators get off.
But you have an echo.
I have an echo.
Hold on. You're an echo. Your echo is bad.
There's not much I can do about it.
Oh, there's
My
what do you have with Tommy recording?
The other okay. Cool, thank you. But yeah, you gotta like fix that or something. I'll like unmute it once in a while.
I don't know how to fix it. All I got.
Shut up, your YouTube, LB. Are you on YouTube?
No, I'm on my cell phone. I don't have YouTube open on my cell phone.
Yeah, it's like a bad echo.
Okay.
Fuck, it's me.
Yeah, sorry. I don't know, you gotta like I can't fix it from here, like, but if it's that bad, like, I mean, I don't know.
Does that to me when I'm on my cell phone, when I jump in, like I'm in YouTube, and then I click the StreamYard link, it like opens up too, for me, on my cell phone. I'm not saying that's what she's doing, but, so I have to back out, get off of the StreamYards, and like, or get off the YouTube, and then just click the StreamYard link. Like,
yeah, try to toggle with it and let me know in private chat, but, because it's like, I mean, it's bad, it's not like it's
doable.
Yeah.
Who is that mysterious gentleman in the bottom left-hand corner?
WPG?
What wouldn't you like to know there?
Is that better?
What's up, Freedom?
Yes.
What's going on, boys?
Yeah, okay.
Is that better?
Buddy?
And
Yes.
what's up, LB?
So, it's not about, dude, my whole argument is not about you what the fuck did you even say? It's just the point that you're even socializing with this guy at all. Why are you giving him...
The guy called me from jail. I put the call out there for everybody to hear. What the fuck did I do wrong? How stupid does he look?
Why are you even socializing with this guy? Period.
I wanted to show everybody how fake he was because he's been attacking me for 2 fucking years. So I wanted to show all these people who support him that look at the motherfucker calls me and he's buddy with me. Because those people believe his bullshit lies, LB. I've been accused of being a rapist, a child fucking predator.
I know.
So I answer the phone to show his people that he's fake as fuck. And even his friends,
you're trying to be relevant in any chat you try to get. You're just like Fellamon trying to be relevant.
And they're still there supporting him. So you're not going to change.
That's what they're going to do. It's fine. It was for me. It worked for me. I don't know why you're hell bent over it.
You're not going to change those minds, but
I'm not going to change your mind either.
Shoot the poll up there,
Who are you to attack me?
I'm not attacking you. I'm just not, I don't understand. I don't understand.
Go read the chats. Go read the chats. You attack.
It makes no sense.
Talking to you.
And
7 different messages.
Okay. Are you going to let me say what I want to say?
Yeah, go ahead.
What it does is these people that aren't smart enough to see through the fucking smoke screens, it just says, oh, well, Tommy's willing to talk to him. We like Tommy, so I guess we can all watch him and talk to him.
You think they like Tommy? You think those fucking idiots like me? Come on, LB.
There are people that follow you that get sidetracked to Ed shit and then still watch him. Because if you're willing to, I can't even finish this sentence. If you're willing to socialize with him, what will stop them from going there? And all that does is allow Ed to stay relevant.
Dude, your argument is totally bullshit.
You want Ed to go away or not?
Anything better. All I did is showed everybody. You can ask everybody. I showed them that he's fake as fuck.
I agree he's fake as fuck.
Well, I proved it. And you know what? I was the one who was tapped. I was the one who was attacked, not you, me.
I think
what I wanted to do.
I think when it came out that he was a CP suspect and he hid it for 3 years, that should have showed anybody that cared.
Should have, right? Should have.
So you think that phone call is going to change anything?
The phone call didn't hurt nothing. It helped me. And I do believe keep your friends close and your enemies closer. So I mean, I don't know what your deal is. You just want to talk shit or what? Is that all you want to do?
No, I just don't understand it. I would just like Ed to become irrelevant.
Are you
the pizza?
No.
Battery
then why do you care?
sugar and
then why do you care?
Because Ed is fucking toxic as fuck.
I know he is. And anybody with a fucking brain was like, holy shit, why the fuck did he call Tommy? So the people that were on the fence are no longer on the fence. And the people that were thinking that I was doing, if Ed really thought I was a rapist, do you think he would have called me and been so nice to me? I wouldn't have done that if I thought somebody was a rapist.
Times over the years. You guys have been in contact multiple times over the years where he's always had these accusations.
We've been fighting, we've been in contact 3 times. 3 times. That was one. We had 2 more. 2 more. Every single time he gets doxxed, he calls me and asks me to please make sure nobody doxes him, and I go out and do it. Whatever. He's got kids. I don't give a fuck. I don't want his kids being doxxed, so I do it. Whatever. It's not a big deal. It's the only time we ever contact each other. The only fuck. I've never contacted him. Well, back in the day before CP, before all this shit, we used to work together on catches like everybody else did, right? Like he used to look up my catches sometimes. He's actually the one who sent us. We haven't had a wrong guy since Ed. Just saying. But anyways, it's not. I'm not keeping him relevant at all.
You are.
By him going up, and I didn't watch his video today. No, I'm not. Because you think so?
He wouldn't even have a channel if it wasn't for you.
No shit, he wouldn't have a channel. But I'm not the reason that he made up all them fake fucking lies and put it on me. So that's not my fucking fault.
The fact that you even acknowledge him and recognize that he's out there just keeps more people funneling to him. More new people keep funneling to Ed.
That's funny because he just got out today. How many people are in his room right now?
Just today. I'm talking about for years.
How many people in his room right now? We're like bringing the concept of him, so it doesn't really matter for or against. So it's like, technically that
right now we're talking about Ed. Right now we're talking about Ed.
Yeah.
I know. I think it's fucking retarded. I think it's fucking stupid.
You're probably right that we should all stop, but it's not going to happen. But me taking the phone call it did a lot for me. It did a lot for me because the people that were on the fence thinking, well, maybe Tommy did some of this shit. They saw that and they're like, what the fuck?
Okay, well, that point of view, I can understand more. But can you understand what I'm saying?
I get it when you just said, too, we should probably all stop, right? Like, yes, I get it, but is it going to happen? Like, no, I do get that part.
It can happen. It could have happened. I mean, it can happen if everybody was on board. But
what about the argument that you're doing the same thing, though? The argument be made? Just because you're talking about it, that people would watch and listen to you, that they would think about it, I guess? Or the concept of them?
Yeah, I stopped talking about Ed 2 weeks after his CP shit dropped because I don't want him to be relevant.
I kind of believe that. I haven't seen you in any of that.
I don't necessarily agree with not talking about it. I'm going to talk about whatever I feel like I should talk about.
And I don't think not talking about him is good too, because I do think like dragging him, because he's going to still be here. He's not leaving. So if people stop, maybe the new people come and forget that who he is. Like, so I don't know.
That's my point. There's people that are new that would have no idea about Ed. You know, I was one of those people that had no idea who the fuck Ed was.
If he's a person that was involved in all of this and we don't properly condemn him, and I'm going to continue to talk about it.
He's been condemned to everybody that knows about him, and at this point, whoever is with him is with him. Whoever doesn't go nowhere doesn't. Right. So I don't think. So all you're doing is
change like how I change like what I genuinely want to say because of like such and such strategy. I just like anything I said, I came up there because I genuinely said what I felt.
Wanted to say it.
I just like even if like whatever is more efficient or whatever, I'm not gonna go about it that way. Like I'm always just gonna say what is in my head, and that's kind of just it.
Hey, can I say something real quick, LB?
Yeah.
I think if you were a target of this person for 2 years, including false rape accusations and all kinds of bullshit for 2 years, you might have a different outlook on this. That's my opinion.
Amen.
I could not imagine taking a call from somebody who made those accusations against me. Ever. I cannot imagine that.
I get it, but it was more for me than him. And for him, like people said, he's now got 2 videos about me or something, whatever. I mean, I know it's true because the person who said it in chat, I believe them. This motherfucker, so without that, you know, if I didn't even tell anybody or didn't take the call, I wouldn't have had that. So a lot of people, I know a lot of people who are on the fence are like, fuck. And they're not super supporters of mine. They're people that just hang out everywhere. They're like, what the fuck? Like, it made them 100. I got messages from people that they're like, I apologize. I'm sorry.
I have no qualms about Tommy just fucking hating Ed's fucking guts. The point is, you're allowing him to still continue in this space by speaking about him. You would do more justice to yourself by abolishing him to the fucking nowhere land.
No, it wouldn't, because there's going to be drag panels, and then just like now, how many of you in chat have already been on Ed's panel today already? I'm probably the only person who hasn't been.
Yeah, you're right. It's a bigger issue than, it's not just you. It's a bigger issue than, it's a whole community panel issue that nobody wants to let this go and just leave Ed in the dust.
Well, because he's not going to go nowhere. No matter what, he's not going to leave. He's got too many fucking fakes. Too many fucking the cat eyes and the crusties and the
He's got 20 fucking supporters.
Yeah, but
the rest of the people are just fucking gawkers.
Hold on. I was just on Ed's and I asked him to take Meow Meow, Christy, and the other one with him. So I think that might have worked, guys.
Oh shit, they're leaving?
Yeah, he's making his own community about which I support, about true crime and conspiracies and shit.
But he's gonna put 2 videos about me first. Fucking weirdo, bro.
Nah, he said he's done his last live on that channel, so we'll see.
Oh, yeah, we'll see. You can't believe anything he says. He's like a 12-year-old that hates his friend, and then the next day will like be his friend again. Like he's like a kid. You can't take anything he says seriously. He's not a serious person.
Right. I think it's important. The reason putting that stuff out there is important because it shows Ed is coming to Tom in his ultimate time of need. And then as soon as he gets out, he's like, well, I got 2 more videos. People need to see this type of shit. I think that's why it's important.
Here's the thing,
I almost didn't answer. It rang and rang and rang, and I was like, why would I answer? And then I thought about it, and I'm like, fuck, I'm going to record.
Due to time constraints, we will move forward to this programming.
Him, you know, he is what he is. And then he messages me as I say that, and he's like, I talked to an attorney today, and I'm going to sue you. Even though you're in a one-party state, you have to tell me you're recording. I'm like,
no, you don't. That's the fucking point of one party.
Tell you.
That's the point of a one-party fucking state.
Is that him trying to intimidate you and make you think, oh, hey, I got a lawyer. I see you, Tommy. I see you. I know I can do it. I know I can do it. Tommy, I got you right now, buddy.
Tommy, I hope that you're as worried about that as I was worried about fucking Chuckles suing me. I'm like, bitch, what are you gonna take from me?
What's he gonna take?
Right, what are you gonna come fucking take? The bank owns this $40,000 truck. What are you gonna come fucking get?
The bank owns my house and it owns my car. Good luck. I got a van. I got a $4,000 van, or a $2,000 van.
You just have a pile of like frivolous lawsuits that are just so ridiculous that that's actually like comical to judges when they have to read it. Like this is gonna be one.
And just like with Jonathan Robbins or JD or whichever one it was that said it, that we were all getting restraining orders. We're still waiting on our restraining orders, motherfuckers.
Jonathan Robbins.
It's a big old talk thing. They try to talk to
Yeah.
me. Oh, I say lawyer and I talk crazy and they're gonna get scared and they're gonna shut up, guys. That's their fucking shtick.
Blondie Java's been suing me for 2 years or a year and a half. Jonathan Robbins has been suing me for a year. Get on the list, motherfucker. Get on the list.
So I saw
like our running joke over there is that he's doing like Oprah and handing out restraining orders. So we figured they were all under your chair. So everybody check under your chair and see if you got your restraining order yet.
I'm not a winner. Fuck, I'm not a winner.
Yeah.
We're all sitting in the wrong chairs still, obviously.
You know what Christy said in the comments, bro? Soon in Ed's live, she goes, "I'm glowing. I'm so glad you're back, Ed." The bitch
She's glowing because she's fucking about to have an overdose, bro.
Yeah,
That's the glow of death.
She's all pilled out. Yeah, she's Christy high right now. Oh my, it's just.
Who else almost fell out of their fucking chair the other day when she goes, "I promised Edward I wouldn't get on another live until he was out."
Yeah.
I almost fell off the fucking couch when that bitch said that the other day. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
I was like, before I got up here, I skimmed through a little bit and I seen like, I was like maybe 20 minutes in, I saw it was me out, you know, all the loot.
The panel of rejects.
Yeah.
The panel of YouTube rejects.
And Angela.
Somebody send Chuckles the fucking link over there. She can go over there with them.
Complete the you guys, it's like a big loser convention. It's like, yeah, I'm a loser. Yeah, I'm a loser too. Yeah, I just got out. You know, God, we love you, Ed. You're such a good dude. You're
I wonder if he held the left or the right pocket of his boyfriend's pants.
I think he held both. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a two-hander. And
he's a double fister.
Did anyone ask him if he still got the ponytail? That's the big question. Does he still have the ponytail?
Of course he does. That's handlebars, buddy.
You don't think they pulled his tracks out?
This shit's probably sore as fuck. He's probably like, well,
he got that hemorrhoid cream today. He got out today. He got that hemorrhoid cream today.
I mean, I guess, you know, so it is what it is. He's not wanted around here, so, you know.
225 and 25, baby. I'm 17 minutes from Lakewood.
Ethan said he's gonna do more catches.
Who?
Ed. He's gonna decoy or do more catches or something, right?
Did he do catches?
Well, Ed did like that Florida trip, which is
just like
that was not his catches. He didn't decoy that, and that was nothing to do with him.
No, I know, but like what he said was I don't know. I mean, I heard it from like someone else, but something about he's gonna do more catches.
The fuck?
Did I hear from Damone or did I hear that from?
No,
did I hear that from Mitch?
He said he was going to do. He might do a couple catches on his own. That he's not going to work with any existing group, as if that's his fucking choice. No group.
Yeah, but that's So I mean, that's the thing. As far as we know, he's not catching at all. You know what I mean? Like as far as we know,
Creep is anti-Ed, so there's that.
Dude, if the catching team did a catch with him, that would be the dumbest thing in the world to do. You're jeopardizing so much. That'd be so stupid.
Leave it to Ray.
Leave it to Ray.
So did anyone ask him tonight about his CP suspect thing? Is it still active?
Somebody said if you said CP, he told him to immediately ban them.
So I did go on a stream, and when it got a little too hot, he kicked me. I did.
You went up there.
I need to go log in on Alteli's alt accounts and go fucking razz them?
I guess. Bullhand said everyone, and he's got like 25, every one of his alt accounts were banned tonight.
Damn, Bullhand.
It was something like I'm not having this conversation with you, and then he banned me or whatever. And he was like,
Hey, has anybody seen that movie Let's Go to Prison with Dak Shep?
Wait, what's that?
Did he just kick you, or what happened?
Yeah, he kicked me. Like, it was, it got, like, it was, like, yeah, like, he and then he, like, as, like, a kid would, he, like, kind of mocked, like, how, what I was saying, whatever. I was like, yeah, but, you know, and then he's like, yeah, but, you know, you're kicked. Fuck you. That's how it went down.
God, one of those. He needs his ass whooped. So obviously.
Shut up, Telly.
Someone was in the pen and got him good, and you know he got tough from it. I guess I don't know.
Oh, here goes LB again. She said they're still catching teams being friendly with them. You just don't get it, LB. Oh my God, I thought we just discussed this.
Did LB come up and say anything?
Oh, she was talking shit to me because she said I opened the doors for people to keep him relevant because I answered his phone, and I should have never done that, and people are going to realize it soon. Like, whatever. She's mad at me or something. I really can give 2 fucks. 2 fucks. I don't owe anybody anything.
Yeah, it's just crazy though. I don't he just definitely is not welcome around, and those all those people that want to go hang out with him, like them and all the Bill and them, they can all go hang out, somewhere. It's just
She's right. Honestly, if he has 200 people in there, she's right. It's probably going to be 160 of them are going to be us, and it probably that helps them, So she's right. I agree with her on that part of it, but it's not going to stop. It's not going to stop.
Wow.
And as long as y'all drop in and watch what he's saying, it's giving him watch hours. Next thing you know, the dumb fuck will be monetized.
Right. No, she's. I agree with her on that. I do.
I don't think LB was talking about you, Tom. She was talking about the other team.
Right.
I'm sorry, LB. My bad. I open my mouth too much all the fucking time. I'm sorry, LB. I agree with her. I do agree with her. I do. I just know that Edward's nobody's going to drop it. And for the new people that come in and find him, they need to know who he is, right? Like, I think, so right. I'm not saying Ryan's wrong or Cap's wrong for doing it, but I do agree with her. It's not going to stop. If everybody stopped and he went live and he had 9 people in there, he wouldn't do it no more, right? He wouldn't.
Yes, he would. Yes, he would. He'd sit up there and fucking talk to himself.
Him and JT Colfax, they'd be up there for 4 hours talking to themselves. Fucking weirdos.
Oh, God. And then
sorry, LB. I apologize. I really do. I apologize.
I want to say one thing, and then I'm going to get off this. Thank you, Ryan, for having me up. The thought of Christy saying, I'm not going on a panel until Ed gets out. She's refusing to go on a panel until a CP suspect gets out of jail for meth. Let that sink in. Christy, you're a fucking pig.
Exactly, Jimmy. Exactly.
Wasn't she on several panels getting high?
Yeah. On my panel.
Yeah.
My panel.
She's not going
getting
live.
High on what? Was she getting high on?
Well, apparently what she actually did was, it was kind of weird, but she did show her prescription. I did end up
I did see that.
Video.
I saw that.
And we were like, we thought it was like a receipt for like something she was trying to prove, but like people were starting to be like, yo, what the fuck, like get rid of that or whatever. And it was like specific medical information of medicine, and it was, I mean, I private it to my discretion. Like I don't believe in like it's the responsibility of like the host or whatever, like babysit people. I just don't. I'm very kind of like I don't really take any of that shit. But it's like she actually docs like a bunch of medicine that she did.
Yeah, her whole fucking script.
Would you cut your live, Ryan, if JT Colfax was punching himself in the face?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't. I don't know if I would kick him. I would kick him from the live. That's what I would do. I would kind of just say like, I remember I did actually kick him because he was going too far. Because I don't like when people talk about kids, like, and he was talking about like your kids and stuff.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, it's my kind of thing is like, even no matter what issue or whatever, because that's why I think Ed felt he needed to, like call you about that, was like, why go after an innocent person? Like, if it was like the wife of the person, if it's a family member, it's like her kids or whatever. I don't want anyone who's just minding their own business in life that have nothing to do with the person, like I would even have issue with, to be affected in any kind of way. It's about my issue with that person. Like, so I guess like what Ed's doing, he's projecting how petty he is, because it would be something he would do, and it would be something he would do.
Yeah.
But that's like people calling the Preds families and shit, and it's like, these people aren't in control of what their family members are doing. They don't need to feel that wrath.
Well, we just tell them. We don't call it an attack them. We just call it, we want the wife to know,
What, I mean, yeah, not like that. Not like that. I have seen where on catches, like if the name or whatever gets leaked and these people get on their Facebook and they go to send in the mom and the brother and the sister all these messages talking about you fucking pedophile supporter and all the stop.
That's wrong. That's wrong.
It is.
That's wrong. Even the businesses, like, you're allowing a predator in your store. They're like, That's just not right. I think that's not really the people that support this community. That's some dirty troll shit. Like,
yes,
and when you think about it too, the people that are over there supporting Ed aren't even people that are here for the community. That's an obvious given. That's all the people that are over there supporting him and showing, oh, I miss you. It's exactly showing what they're doing. They do not.
Every single person there has like a dirty stain in there about what they did. All the people that I knew of, I don't really know much of the others. I don't know Angela too well. Whatever, I don't feel like all the people I know of have like a dirty stain of something they did in the community, like, or whatever, like something, you know, like a Christy or Meow. Who else? I don't know who else was on there, but like, it's like if you like, they actually, it's not like just through association. It's like they have something associated with something they did.
Angela G.
and he's like an addict, bro. He's like,
Nick Cook
tonight in the panel, one more time. This is my last one. One more time. Like, that's that addict personality, right? One more time.
So this loser said that he's gonna make 2 more videos or 1 more video. I don't get it.
James said he's doing 2 more videos, and they're both the chat logs of so it's going to be him and Sherry back and forth. The fuck does that have to do with me? They manufactured another story and they're going to show it. Like, do it.
He's going to do 2 more videos and 3 after that.
And this is what I'm saying again. So if this is okay, so this is what I'm saying, which doesn't make any sense. And all these people over here that are supporting this guy and like waiting for this quote unquote video is so stupid. If this is a fact that happened, why is he doing a video on YouTube? Why is he not taking this evidence to the police? Why?
A long time ago.
I don't understand. Like, is putting this on YouTube gonna get you in trouble? I don't understand.
I don't know, Cap, if you believed I was a rapist, would you call me and say, hey, buddy?
Right, bro, that's what I don't know. And then before, like, would he call a rapist before he went to jail? I mean, he just, this shit doesn't make any sense.
He's a fucking weirdo.
He is such a loser. And the people that clamor and, like, again, like the cat eyes and the fucking, the Angelas and the jail, like that, they're so disgusting. I can't even fathom. It's just gross, man. It's a gross.
Dude, Cat Eyes became friends with him because he doxed her.
Yeah, it's just weird. And
like, make that make sense.
Oh, fuck, I missed my exit. Whoops.
And Nevermore.
That was going to take you 19 minutes.
It's all gross.
You hush, I'm 7 minutes from where I'm going.
Oh, shit.
And I gotta pee like a fucking racehorse.
Come on.
It's crazy. I don't think I'm gonna go watch it. I don't want to give him a view, but I am interested to see what chat was saying. Like, because Bullhand said all of his alts got kicked, so I don't know if there's people talking shit. But I heard
some people have like this outrage thing about like just watching something or whatever. Of like, but it is like a curiosity thing. Like if they're calling, you want to. It's like investigating aliens or whatever or something. Yeah. It's like you want to see what they're saying. It's like
so
like
true.
Like what a
but
murderer.
There's 160 of us wanting to see out of the 200. Like you can gauge it by chat involvement. If you watch the chat and see 7 people messaging each other, you know it's like a bunch of people that don't like them just watching, right? Like,
that's why murderer videos, like murderer interviews, are interesting because it's not like you're pro murderer, but it's like you do want to hear what a murderer, like how a murderer thinks.
But yeah,
you know, it's like that's clearly of interest.
You're 100% right.
Y'all don't go watch it. We've got it downloaded, and y'all don't have to give him the views to see it.
Yeah. And then
go ahead, Ryan.
Yeah, and then when you want to hear Nevermore talk to, reinforce the idea that the aliens don't visit us because there's no signs of intelligent life. Yeah, where you say that? Or was it?
I was gonna say, how come all the strikes stopped? This motherfucker should have got out with no channel.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I try, and every time I do it, it's wrong. Somebody helped me, and they got him to go through, but I don't know how they do it.
Yeah, because it was like he was on a roll, and all of a sudden he has a channel. Like, I was like, oh, he shouldn't have a channel by the time he got out. But yeah, I'm surprised he still has one. I thought it would have been.
Well, he's shutting it down.
Right.
I mean, we know other people in the community who've said they're
Telly, she
leaving.
did apologize on my live, Telly. On my live, she apologized. And then Edward messaged her and said, stop, that I could get her thrown in jail. And so she got off. She did apologize. And we asked her why she did it, and she said she was going through a lot, and she doesn't know why she did it. It was live when she apologized.
See, and that's funny right there what Haystack said. Yeah, if you get sexually assaulted, you are supposed to report it to some tweaker on YouTube. It's the law.
Right.
Right? Don't go to the police. Go to some loser that just got out of jail, and he's got to be the one to give the word out. Fucking.
Or to the Bill, Foundation. Like that's weird shit. Both of them.
Yeah.
I'm not saying any names. But I mentioned one time about if somebody was stalking somebody and because you testified against somebody else that they're coming to try to kill you and you're on a YouTube panel talking about it instead of taking the shit to the police to protect your family, seems a little bit fucked up to me. But you know what? I was the bad guy there. So
if you watch that live, Joe Knows Edward, she was.
Be a reckoning.
Predward's first stream. She's being locked up.
Donnie Two Hands, Sean, Warbot, Lord Steve the Second, Miranda, Andrea D, Christy, Zippity Doothaw, Anthony Cruz, Stabby, Jonathan Robbins, Juniper, Cat Eyes, JT Colfax, CPP Sam, Kenny Payne, Locksmith, Barb, Angela G, Kim, the cops behind us, LBG, Freya, Bones, White Claw, Debbie W, Todd, Atomic Comic, Dub, who did I miss? Anybody? What's up, Mark? Melinda. Lady Scorpio, in case I missed you earlier, section 15. Jason, Dr. Mortician, what's going on, bro? How you doing? Morning, lady.
Oh, look who already jumped up there, Angela.
Let's get Procop Hater or Taco Cat up to shit. I mean, I would say 200, but
Let's hit the like button while we're here. Hit the like button too, everybody.
Everyone's
So, true crime. So we're gonna probably be able to do some shows together, I bet ya.
Yeah, I'm gonna start on some politics, true crime, you know.
Mhm. That's gonna be great. I'm excited for that. I'm really, really excited for you to do that. You're good at that kind of stuff. You always have been. You're a good reader. You're a good researcher. You know, we all used to like to listen to your content.
Anything about any CP case, just ban that shit. All right. I mean, I've done my time for the crime I've committed. There was no CP. This is bullshit. And I'm, you know, any CP shit, just fucking ban that shit.
Hey, welcome back, dude.
What's up, Mark?
Just want to come say hi. Say, you know, good to be back, and if you're covering true crime, I'm definitely gonna be following you over wherever you go.
Well, I'm covering true crime, politics, shit like that. You know, I'll cover the election process and some Trump and all that. You know what I mean?
So it's just a different type of drama.
Right. Yeah.
Awesome.
Like the
That's
cocaine
awesome.
in the White House, I'll cover that. You know.
Oh yeah, yeah. There you go. Edward's really good at
people
covering
being convicted
topics.
of, you know, crimes at the Capitol. Like,
Oh, yeah, so it's
Enrique
up like, yep.
Tarrio's sentencing.
Got
Sorry,
Angela
Kim.
G, meow.
You know,
Yeah.
I cover.
You always did good at that stuff. I'm happy you're incorporating the true crime, because we could also talk about the missing people that I've been listening about, and I have this whole playlist that I watch, and these people literally are fine and they're out there and they just go running off and literally never found again.
I thought Whitakus streams people's live streams. I'm not going to show like true crime police interviews and shit. I'm going to talk about real true crime cases, you know.
Yeah, real stuff.
Maybe I'll cover some old serial killer shit, you know, Richard Ramirez.
Right.
Stuff
Yes.
like that. You know, get a lot of those court documents that people haven't seen before, you know.
Yeah.
The inside story about JT Colfax, you're gonna cover that too?
I'm not, but that's in the works for other people. Although I've talked to JT so much, I could write JT Colfax. I could write the book on JT Colfax.
Donnie, I hope you catch some fish.
Okay.
We all know Ed's a dirty old liberal, so we'll get the other side of the spectrum from the Alex content. Okay, just because I'm not a Trump supporter doesn't mean I'm a liberal. I mean, that's ridiculous.
The United States of America, through looks and right about now. Happy 4th of July for tomorrow. Coming straight from that.
I hear Manny talking.
Yeah, I haven't watched Witch.
Yeah.
But doesn't Witch switch between like streaming?
Is Manny happy I'm out of jail?
I didn't tell him yet. He's going to get me some car parts. My friend Edward's out of jail. He's out of jail.
Hey, Manny said, what?
Yeah. What? Yep.
You're meeting Locke at the gym? Locke goes to the gym?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Right.
Since when does Locksmith go to the gym?
Huh? Oh, Manny wants to know if you didn't drop the soap, did you?
No.
No, he didn't drop the soap. He's all good.
I
He's
hear
all
yourself,
smiles. He's all smiles.
So you're gonna start on your other channel? Are you gonna do some prison cooking videos? That'd be cool.
I didn't really cook much in there. I mean, I made a couple ramen soups. I ate a lot of crackers and peanut butter and jelly. Literally plays other people's content? Yeah, that's not what I'm going to do. I don't know anything about that, Christy, but I will.
Yeah, I'm just starting on that one too, Christy.
I am Jersey. I'm going to get away from this community. I don't want anything to do with this place anymore. It was a passion of mine at one point to try to help get as many predators caught as I could, but I ain't really even about that anymore. So, I mean, I might do a couple catches, you know, if I'm gonna get the decoy phone, I'm gonna see what's around here to catch, and that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm really not interested in working with any catcher at this point. I mean, sure, I'm friendly with them. If they want to talk to me, they can talk to me. I don't really, you know. It is what it is.
There's still that one video that I wanted to run with you and talk about it, where that police officer gets arrested on the spot when he's getting interrogated. I told you about it a while back. I never ran it, but that'd be kind of a interesting thing to do too.
Yeah, I heard about the one in Texas, Jonathan. I'm assuming that's Jonathan Robbins, right? I'm sorry to dox you or whatever. If that isn't, I'll just call you Jonathan from now on, after you confirm. But you're talking about the Houston guy. I heard about that Houston guy. Was missing for 8 years as a teen, and then he was just found. Like, what the fuck?
Yes, and like his mom was possibly involved in like setting this whole thing up and all kinds of weird shit.
Mom was trying to get money, so he wasn't really missing. Soft ass feelings. What's the story on that?
That's what we think.
Jersey, I love you, brother. You know, you've been a real one for 4 years now. So I really do appreciate you. You've been exactly, you know, long time friendship. We'll definitely stay in touch.
That's cool.
One day we'll meet up, and you can take me for a ride in your Mustang. You know. He wasn't really missing. Are you serious?
Yes.
Is soft ass feelings FCC? I feel like that's FCC.
He wasn't really missing, but mom was trying to get money. Yeah, that's the gist that I know. I still have to kind of look into it. It's kind of a newer story that came out. Like, what, a week or two ago, you guys, I think.
You showered at Penn State University for a long time. Did you ever meet, Sandusky in there? I don't know. I haven't named the new channel yet. I may just go back to my original channel. I mean, that's still up.
Oh,
FCC
yeah.
has been Mandingo. Yeah, I know.
All those topics would fit into your original channel.
Yeah.
You know, all those topics will fit. It's kind of fun to have a variety channel.
Miss Jill, good to see you.
Depends what your variety is, because if it's too much variety, your subscribers are gonna unsub because they're not gonna be wanting you to watch certain shit.
How do we have Cat Eyes and Mark on the panel at the same time? Cat Eyes, are you still here?
I try to be nice for once.
Well, you're gonna be nice, Mark, because you know.
I'm trying to be nice.
That's good. Wow.
Did you shave your beard and hair for the same price as it cost for Chuckles Nudes?
I went live on Locks and told people if they gave Locks $100 that I would do it. So I did.
I watched it all. I was like, oh my gosh.
Pretty good.
Oh, it's growing back good.
Wow, it's growing back already.
That's growing back good, yeah.
I mean,
he wasn't really missing. The neighbors said he'd been hanging with them for years, and mom had created a whole life and persona and 10 Facebook profiles of people to sell this to. Wow, holy shit! How much money did she make? That's gonna be a big fraud case in Houston.
Hope everybody's had a great start.
And I'll reach out to you later.
We're just finishing.
I'm not FCC, but I'm someone you know, and I'll reach out to you later. Okay, soft ass feelings. I appreciate that.
Nice.
Sabby, what did I do now? Why are you telling me to sesh? I didn't do
He
it.
kind of looks like the white cap. Oh my god.
Special motion.
LBG.
There we go. Wow.
You know, LBG, Mr. Samuel, I have grown such a liking to him. He's been on my panel a few times, and I've gone to a few of his streams. He's just such a cool guy, just such a nice guy. I had to say that.
You're welcome, Juniper. What did I say thank you for? I don't know. Oh, have to head out. Welcome, Ahmed. Much love. Yeah, much love, Juniper. I appreciate you. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'll just. If somebody can drop my original channel.
We're starting off.
I sent you a macaroni sculpture I made all by myself. You have to go back to the jail to pick it up. No, thank you.
Shout out to those kicking it in the chat room. We got Hempcrete.
No, well, thank you anyway, Juniper. You know, you're a real one.
Special Shout out to Overfiend.
Be careful.
What's your name?
Yeah, I know that.
And end with Y, just asking for a friend. I doubt that's Ray.
Looking forward to it.
Meow, show me your hair, says Melinda. Go ahead and...
Oh, you didn't see it?
I can't believe it's been a year.
Did you get your tooth fixed?
No.
No.
We're gonna get rolling here. You're with
Yeah, Samuel's good at my book too. You guys are very late. There's accusations the mom was sexually abusing him now. Are you serious? Ray's bleeding heart for predators?
Yeah, I'm way behind on that story. Did it come out like 2 weeks ago, or am I really behind?
No, it just came out. It's new.
I thought so too. Hi, Michelle.
But then again, I mean, the jail TV covers Fear Factor episodes from fucking, the original ones, season 1 and 2, and old ass
I think it's
Dateline episodes.
nice. I think it's pretty new, like within the last few weeks.
Yeah.
But I do have a lot of. I've been into the submersible stuff, so I've been binge watching submersible Ocean Gate stuff. So that's what I've been into.
Keep dropping that link, Procop Hater. Keep dropping it. Everyone sub to Procop Hater. Everyone sub to Taco Cat. Let's go. 150 people in here. He should have 150 subs at least. Come on.
Oh, everybody sub to me.
You want to sub to Angela?
I think I was at 120. I just was on it. It was like 120.
I'm gonna drop my channel.
Should be enough to go live at least.
Fuck JLTV, fuck Harris County. Well, I was in Polk County, but still. JLTV sucks. If you're on the phone, the TV doesn't work. You got to keep on jiggling the antenna. We stuck it like a... What's up, Wes? But the dish is like halfway falling off the fucking building, so... What's up, Clown Force? Man, Dingo, FCC, what's going on, bro?
So you want me to go get the Edward S channel?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll probably start going live from there.
Yeah? Okay.
Oh, I gotta call CL, too.
Oh.
I haven't talked to CL in a while. I texted her around, like, a couple months ago or something, and she was... and she was like, oh, I was thinking about you. I was gonna call you, or whatever, but... She's a victim of the Vegas shooting, y'all. She was there at the shooting. She wasn't shot or anything, but she was grazed by a bullet there, wasn't she, Angela?
So I just was going through my phone from a lot of stuff I downloaded years ago, and I came across her original video she did with the press. Like, original.
You're talking about the Stephen Paddock shooting, right?
And even Pointed Stick had never even seen it.
I was almost there. I was fighting with my girlfriend at the time, and I was asked to work last minute, so I didn't go. And I was trying to get away from my ticket.
Oh, you were in Vegas at that day?
Almost. I was going to head down. But I was asked last minute to work, and since I was fighting with my girlfriend, I literally posted on my Facebook, because if anyone wants free tickets for a concert, they're free. And luckily, none of my friends took me up on it.
Hey, Jack, I appreciate you.
I'll have to get you that video, though, so you could privately watch it. I've only shared it with one other person. He said he'd never seen it before. But I'll send it to you, Edward.
All right. What's up? What's up, Brian?
So, yeah, just one issue with something you said. You said, like, you never kept anything from the community or whatever.
I was
I never kept my drug addiction.
Well, who cares? Like, your drug addiction is none of anyone's business. Anyway, the only thing that is concerning to the public is the CP issue.
Which is not an issue.
Yeah, it's an issue because it's like one thing to have your place raided for CP wherever you're at, and then you'd be listed as a suspect, and then for you to tell not one soul, even your closest friends, like anyone, that looks highly suspect. Like,
Ryan,
there must
I'm
be
not
something
having
more
this
to it.
discussion with you.
Well, yeah, but like the idea that.
Well, yeah, but like no.
Thank you. He's ran his mouth for months now.
Hey, you know what? You know how hard it was to stay true to my word
Come on,
right
Freddy.
now that I was
Freddy.
going to start shit?
Kicked out Ryan because he's speaking the truth. Oh, did he ruin your
Come
mood
on.
there, there, cat?
You did
Meow,
your jail
Angela
time
G.
for what you got fucking charged
Do you need
for.
to comfort Edward by stroking
You
his
got
particular
charged.
balls there?
You got put in jail. You did your time. Do they not think
Angela,
that, like,
how much money did you put
they
in
wouldn't
books
have
and
kept you
commissary
there
when he was
if
in Polk
the
County for 3
judge
weeks?
or the
Just ask me for a
court or
friend.
anybody else involved in the entire case found anything? I mean, a YouTuber could have called in a tip to just get someone busted, or a friend that hates somebody, or it was a tip that was called in. I've seen these videos where tips are called in. They have to go investigate it. This has been talked about for months. Even when you were gone, they couldn't stop.
If I had up charges, I wouldn't be out of jail right now.
Ed, they're still saying that you're going back to court for CP charges. What fucking college did these motherfuckers go to? For some reason, they're taking the text that you sent Tommy and they're putting it up on the screen and they're reading it as you're going back. What judge in their right mind is going to put somebody in jail?
I think that's a trick question. I don't think they're educated, so the answer is they didn't go to college.
So if that's the case, if I have CP charges, right, from another court case, wouldn't I be out on bond for that? Or I would be in jail, right?
Yeah, you wouldn't have gotten out early.
I wouldn't have gotten
Yeah, because it's in that court. It's in the same.
Okay.
It's in the same jurisdiction. Everything's the same on there.
But not only that, I didn't fucking go to college. But common sense. Where is fucking common sense these days? What court in their right mind or law is going to put you in jail for 30 days for drug charges and then let you out and then arrest you later on?
On a 1244B, they knocked my felony down to a Class A misdemeanor.
That's what I'm saying. But not only that, they're gonna get you for child porn before they get you for a drug charge. Anybody in their right mind knows that. But these idiots are still dragging you for CP charges. And still up until yesterday or the day before on Locksmith's Live, arguing and carrying on with Locksmith about you're still a suspect for CP. What the fuck is wrong with them?
JT1, can I have a conversation with you and Cat Eyes later on? A three-way call?
We sure can.
Well, that's up to JT1. JT1 used to know like me. Hey, what's up, Tech? And also, what's up, Sammy? How you doing online predator exposure? Good to see you, too.
And for the fake ones that are in here, can kiss my fucking ass. Because I know who you are, and I know you don't have Ed's back. So you want to be in here pretending like...
I never conspired to do anything.
Oh, look at it. Sabby!
No,
I knew she would come around. Grimy. There's another grimy bitch right there. Sabby.
Okay, now we can. How you doing?
Hey, what's going on?
Does that sound like Sabby?
I don't know.
Okay, now it does.
Is reception bad?
Yeah, no, I hear you loud and clear now.
It sounded like you were going through like a tornado there.
It sounded, yeah, you did not sound right at first, and I was like, what the fuck? Did Sabby get hacked? But no, that's you. How you doing?
Oh, yeah, those were the headphones that I spent $100 on, and they're a waste of money.
You spent $100 on piece of shit headphones?
You come and go.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you should have got with Locksmith. Thank you, Reckoning Day.
He's the one that suggested that brand.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Locksmith knows its audio quality.
I actually came up because I was actually going to turn the camera on him, but I decided not to.
No, I'm not turning it on because I smoke and, people get...
Oh, you're going to the massage parlor with him?
Yeah, you did ask for John Davis's address, and I think I gave you the wrong one. I think I gave you an address he used to live at or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, we never conspired to dox anyone, though. I mean...
You don't need to catch up on anything.
Huh?
If you sleep yet? What?
Cheeky chops, y'all don't need me. Y'all can follow me over to my other channel. I'm done here.
Exactly.
I'm gonna release a couple videos showing some shit, and that's it. And then this channel's done. This channel's not gonna come down unless somebody pulls it down. But I'm gonna not do any more streams or videos on this channel after I do the next couple videos that I'm doing.
JFK, is that the one?
On this channel.
Okay, is that the new one? The Chrome, whatever?
Yeah, well, that's my old channel, but yeah, it's new now. I mean, it's the one I'm gonna be using.
Okay.
JFK, can you send that to my IG, please?
Cat Eyes doesn't know how to do it.
No, because I'm on here now, so I can't copy.
Oh, I'm already subscribed with the bell down and everything.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I might be on his. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you must. Yeah, it was his original channel. Yeah, Angela.
Thank you, JFK.
Well, the right address is obviously out there now. JD's got pizza twice today. I don't know anything about that. I didn't order him no fucking pizza. If I'm gonna send something to the house, I'm gonna send the strippers, I'm gonna send the tow truck, I'm gonna send the pizza, I'm gonna send all that shit.
I want pizza. Somebody send me pizza.
Yeah, there you go. What the fuck? Are you in the gym?
Oh,
You're
we
muted,
didn't.
but
Oh my God, those are the worst, Sabby. I hate.
It's an actual gym. I really thought massage parlor.
No, it's an actual gym.
don't send cat eye shit. Let her figure it out. JT1.
JT1, go fuck yourself. Shut up.
I'll send it to you, Cat Eyes. Hold on.
You think you're a mod in the
I
OG
got it
channel?
already, Christy.
Oh, okay.
What'd you say, Ed?
I'm just reading comments. I think you are probably pro cop hater. I'm not sure. If you're not, you will be. I'm wondering what Mexican pizza tastes. Yeah, what does Mexican pizza taste like, Christy? What do they got?
Well, I only eat Domino's. So,
Oh, so
or
that's like American pizza.
Caesars, but I don't like Little Caesars here. But Mexican, like good pizza. There's just one place, and it's really Mexican. It's like you have to have that. I don't know. I don't like it. I'm very American with the pizza. They put wings, boneless, carne asada. That's a barbecue. They put like tons of shit in the pizza. That's
Winnipeg Freedom just tried to join up. I was gonna click him on to see what he wanted to say, but he dipped. So, Winnipeg, I'm not trying to fight with anybody. I know that you've had some shit to say about me in the past. I'm not here to argue with anybody. I'm not gonna tolerate arguing with anybody. It's the last stream on this channel. I'm just gonna chill, and I'm probably gonna end this off pretty soon after a while because I got kind of a headache. But it's the last stream on this channel, and I'm gonna release a couple videos and then I'm moving on. So anything you want to say, come on up. But I'm not gonna argue with anybody. So really, I don't have anything to say to anybody who has any disagreements with me. So
there's Meow and there's Sabby right there.
I like chorizo and jalapenos. Yes, Angela. I do.
Sabby.
And pineapple. I don't care. I'm a pineapple thief.
Jenny T.
Don't be putting that pineapple shit on the pizza though.
I don't care. I like it.
Nasty ass shit. It's one of the pizza.
what, Winnipeg? How you doing?
I'm just kidding. Hi guys.
Hi.
I don't know.
There we go. This might make a lot more sense by Angela G. going way back to the older day. Older clip on Angela G, more on the Meff Work crew and friends. Makes more sense now. What would that be? On the mood during the corn harvest fest, shit like that. All right, give me a second.
Oh.
All right, let this roll. A little
Let's
bonus
keep
clip and
this
out of here.
video directed at Angela G, since she wants to make light of things, and that's usually what happens. See, set something up, and then down the road, when it gets confronted, just go ahead and make light of it, right? And this is how it starts out, right? That I'm a handler. Wow. Okay, and then you gotta have your witch bitch at the side of you, really echo, and make things set in place in a sense. See, that's true Satanist for you, right? Especially when I get to come into these guys' chat room, Mr. George's chat room, like I did earlier yesterday, while he was talking his shit on me, and I come in to refute it, but you get banned, so your words don't stick. See, words and emojis on the internet, Miss Angela G, making light of things for some reason, okay? Making light of this right here. See, I showed this in a video not too long ago. Miss Angela G, did you miss this part of what was tried to be done? See, if you don't believe in it, it doesn't hit you. If you know it's coming at you, it doesn't hit you, right? Going in a loop, right? Satanists, spellcasting, witchcraft is for losers that don't have lives, that think they need to do something a little more than just your Saturday laundry with racing stripes in your chonies. Okay, let's go to the next clip. So I had to show in the last video that I did this particular right here, this one. See, emoji, right? It's when people start losing traction that they resort to other things, like this one. Oh, wait a minute, over here, right? They gotta resort to thinking that their fifth dimension checkers game is actually more like tiddlywinks and pickup sticks. Okay. That they think it has power and it works. Right? When you're actually just being used as a pawn and fodder, cannon fodder, by loser fur. Because you might be used as a pawn and then discarded very easily, just like chewed up gum spat out on the street or the sidewalk for everyone else to walk through and stick to their shoe. All right, let's keep going. These are lessons for the self-admitted witch Angela G that knows how to do spells and black magic and so forth. It's self-admitted. All right, we're gonna go ahead and pause again. All right, to me, this is spell casting too.
Hey, I know that count.
Where it's
that's one who takes up the keister.
State of heightened awareness.
Shit like
oh my God, Cox is such a horrible person.
Make fun of LaForce Finicum and ranchers that got shot.
He's so horrible.
Oh yeah, that's the piece of shit who likes to make broke back kind of horsey and kitty porn.
See, I don't go to this guy's channel. Right? I don't go to this guy's channel
I heard a rumor
And
that
leave him
Large Buster
comments.
is really one who takes up the keister.
He's actually the one that found me.
Because that fucking piece of shit would
And
go
his
around saying
loser
I'm a
for
convicted registered sex
pawn
offender
little
with
fodder
3
buddies.
sexual charges, but they're CO.
The
Larky was
muffins
mentioning
and
that
the
a couple
two-tones.
months ago.
Okay,
So it
that
makes you
found me. All right.
Yeah, I heard
Just
Larky
keep
was going around.
going.
Like, yeah, I heard that
You
one
can't
of
stop.
Siemens' victims' name is
Right?
Tina. Like, really?
Has to be nameless.
What, you just making up shit up now, or you think you know the proof?
Right. Talking about karma. Wow, that might be some fifth dimensional cannon fodder. Talk about somebody that has a handler that can't stop, right? There you go, Angela G. One more little lead up from the Wookiee. Right? It's all leading up to something. Or else I would just shut up. You know, I can let it go after a time or two, and then I'll make a video. Okay? See, we're showing pattern here. So the lead up here, using emojis and even. What is that called again? Morse code, right? To send out a code. Even if somebody's trying to be funny here, okay, it's the lead up. Boy, for all I know, that could be Domingo because he's a loser-farian little pissant, right? A lot of these people on the internet that think their words are doing something or maybe hurting somebody by their words or actions on the internet. Well, you might just be involved in witchcraft and not even know it by trying to use the black mirror. That's right. The black mirror held in your hand, almost as powerful as the mark of the beast, in my opinion, right? But this seems more right here, right? Because I said in the last video, boy, that might be painful, trying to play around, right? Oh no, it couldn't. Oh no, emojis couldn't be witchcraft now, could it, Aaron? Right? But you know all about that, right, Angela G? Apparently. Let's keep going. See, if people want to leave stuff that's stupid and misleading on my channel, this is going to be the result. Let's keep going. Denise Matau. Okay. To me, even with some question marks, are still almost thrown out there as statements with some bullshit mixed in that I'm training people, okay? To me is the brouhaha, right? And even intent, right? Smallest intent, even trying to be funny. I think this guy's practicing witchcraft, in my opinion. Okay, with the owl, yes, the owl. We'll get more into this in the video. So this is where Angela G comes in and has to try to make light of it. Are you serious? Well, yeah, when there's a lead up and more harassment thereafter. When I'm busy and I don't have time to really slap people around or, make an advance, right, towards anybody. I don't need to make advances. I got plenty of fodder coming at me. just like that famous line, boy, I don't need weapons because there's going to be plenty on the ground type thing. Okay? Do you need me to start a panel, Angela G, and we'll go over this a little more deeper? I've been waiting for someone like Angela G to actually come along and try to make light of certain situations that the aftermath of the original spell was just some emojis and Morse code. No big deal, right, Angela? Right? Just like when your buddy Dinkus and his sidekick Sasquatch.
Yeah, Dinkus Dink went, fuck, your words, lady.
I go in there, they're using words that I attack. I want to attack children. I'm okay with attacking children. Are you serious about that, Angela G? You're not no one's gonna say anything to Dinkus about that, right? It's okay if people think that Cox attacks children, right? And then when I defend myself, just go ahead and time him out so his words don't stick, right? Words, especially the layman English language, Angela G, layman is some type of spellcasting language that a lot of you participate in, whether you know it or not. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Oh boy, Governor Ducey is leaving me a comment. This is just a little side note right here. Bonus material, right?
Wow, who's that?
Need to know if I got any firearms? Well, I've told many trolls online like yourself, sock bag, right? That if I'm gonna be raided or swatted, you might want to have air support, air MRAPs, and paratroopers coming in. Okay, let's continue on. And here we go. Right?
Look at that!
An owl represents, yes, I know what the owl represents, both good and bad, Mr. J-Man. Okay? It depends, J-Man, on the intent and what you might be trying to cover up for. Oh, it's just garden decor, huh, Angela G? It's just garden decor. And when you do your animal spirit reading right out of the book, this is what it might say is the totem. Well, as much as I would agree with that, Angela G, there are a lot of Native Americans out there that, depending on the intent of the owl or the way it may be used, is of that what I just boxed right there.
You think that's code
but
talking
let's just make light out of it, huh, Angela G? It's okay. It's just a little garden gnome, right? But yeah, there are things that can be used for both good and bad, which also I think the owl can be used as a medium in the spiritual, to where it can almost be temporarily possessed
the fumble
by, let's just say, your loved one that can use its eyes to watch you, or Lucifer, or the likeness thereof. Angela G, do you agree or disagree? But it's okay. It's okay if Cox is attacked by your buddies, Angela G, saying that he likes to attack kids. It is okay with kids being attacked. Right, Angela G? It's okay. Let's just make light of the situation and say that, emojis. Right, emojis aren't witchcraft now. Are you serious? It's the intent behind it, Miss Know-It-All. Sorry, Angela G, you should have just paneled up. Or, you know what, let's maybe do a panel tomorrow where people can talk in, call in, and we'll have a discussion about this. Let's see who's got the stones now to really sack up. Everybody, thanks for checking this out, Pete.
Yep, that's your case crushing clips right there. Now with Angelique, now we start to know why she's tied in with Predward and the Meff crew. Yeah, the grimy, disgusting bitches. Yep. Anyways, I'm out here. My job. Peace out.